UC Berkeley is known for being the nation's premier public university, excelling both in teaching and research. But state funding for the university has decreased considerably over the years, and this year saw severe cuts, leaving Berkeley with a $150 million shortfall. But even before the current budget crisis, university officials saw the need for more cost-effective campus operations. Chancellor Robert Birgeneau initiated a project called Operational Excellence to investigate administration costs on campus. He hired management consulting firm Bain Company and appointed a steering committee to take on the task. Vice Chancellor Frank Yeary heads the committee. A Cal grad, Yeary spent years in the field of international finance before coming back to Berkeley in 2008 to help it develop a sustainable financial strategy.
So we're at the end of the diagnostic phase of operational excellence. This was the 6-month journey to develop the facts and to validate whether we think there are tens of millions of dollars of administrative savings.
The steering committee includes faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Law professor Christopher Coots also chairs the Academic Senate, an organization representing the faculty. He says he was initially skeptical about hiring outside consultants, but now sees it as a positive step.
If it's simply an internal effort, I think often people don't take it seriously enough. And so I think actually the political choice to spend a lot of money on an outside agency to take the political heat for doing this gives us a willingness to actually focus on our problems that we wouldn't have had otherwise.
After an extensive review of the university's operations and comparisons with other universities, the report identifies areas where $100 million could be saved and recommends targeting $75 million of that. The committee also met with more than 550 people across campus, individually or in small groups, and received many comments via email.
The feedback has been terrific. It's helped us in prioritizing where we want to devote our analytical energy. In some cases, it's given us some good understanding of where the data can be better. And in many cases, it's helped us understand where opportunities for savings are going to lie.
Roya Ferrazares is a manager in the College of Letters and Science. As a member of the Operational Excellence Steering Committee, she says it was important to bring in the staff perspective.
What I tried to do was simply remind the steering committee members of the importance of how integral the staff is to the mission of the university.
Student body president Will Smelko says the process is critical to students, too.
A primary concern for students is how we can make sure, and I think students have a responsibility to say, we want our campus spending our money in the most efficient way possible. We don't want it going to waste. If we can save millions of dollars a year, that's something the student should be requesting of the university.
The analysis found that the largest area where the university can save millions is in procurement, the way the university purchases all kinds of products. Opportunities for significant savings were also found in the way the university manages its energy usage, information technology, and the campus's valuable office space. One of the most challenging proposals being made is to simplify the organization by increasing the ratio between supervisors and staff. But committee members say the university will need to ensure that services are maintained and improved.
We need to make sure that we don't fiddle too much with what is working in the academic departments, and that we're at least going to be providing the service levels that we're providing now after we're done with whatever changes we need to make or whatever type of budget cuts go into effect.
My concern going forward is that the replacement systems for conducting a lot of the administrative work are systems staffed by people who understand the research programs of the faculty they're working with, and to make sure that those relationships stay tight and constant. It's not like, calling 3 continents away to get service on your PC.
Arun Sarin is a Berkeley alumnus, having earned master's degrees in engineering and business here, and later becoming chief executive of a leading mobile telecommunications company. He says that streamlining services by having some units share work is only part of the answer.
One of the challenges in actually pulling this off well is going to be for these shared service units and for the procurement departments to really perform in an outstanding way so that everybody gets the notion of why these things were done and how they create value, and how they've lowered costs, and actually how they've improved customer service to their end customers who are professors or students or administrators at the university. We know we're world-class at research. We know we're world-class at teaching. We know we've got world-class students. Are we world-class in the administrative part of life here? And the short answer is no. So all we're trying to do is benchmark well against other universities.
The good news is that there are many institutions that do the same things that we do, but do it clearly better, at a lower cost, with higher speed, and we can move, I think, to those systems quite easily and effectively at a low human cost.
Once the chancellor selects which recommendations to carry out, the hard work of designing solutions will begin.
I think the faculty have been sitting in the back of the bus throwing spitballs at the driver for a long time, and we need to get up there and start steering. And I think getting faculty and staff and the whole university community behind this effort is, I think, entirely necessary to making it work.
Over the next few years, we can move to a place where the processes that support our teaching and research mission will be more efficient, modern, and deliver better services to our students, faculty, and staff.